Hey guys, so I'm in the field again. I'm in the gym. Yeah, check it out. I'm in the gym. My playground. Because see, I busted my knee. Busted the old knee. Yes. So it's kind of hard for me to do a lot of the weight-bearing exercises on my legs. So this has become my playground, and when I'm not doing this, I have to be very careful when I go and skateboard. So again, I'm 46 and almost 5 years in a state of ketosis, and I mention it to you guys because I always get new viewers and they need to know what I'm working with when I'm talking about the ketogenic diet. Here's the thing, macros. So what I say to people is go for the 80, 15, 5 rule. What does that mean? Well, you want to go for 80% fat just in the beginning, 6 weeks to 3 months. Then you want to go for 15% protein of your total calories of the day and 5% carbohydrates. So if we break it down just a wee little bit. I don't like to do numbers, you know that, because you cannot predict your future body in numbers. So stop counting your calories, people. You have to have a general idea of your macronutrients, but after that, stop counting. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about net carbs and about baked goods. The keto-friendly baked goods. Okay, so net carbs is when you take your fiber grams and you minus it towards your total carbohydrates on a package if you look on the back. And then the number, let's say 4 grams of fiber and 6 grams of total carbohydrates, and you're going to have 2 carbohydrates that your body's actually going to turn into glucose, and it's the load and the speed at which the glucose hits the blood. Okay. Oh, I digress. Oh, look, there's my hand. All right, here we go. So for that reason, it does work. I've worked with diabetics that, I'm saying the word work twice. I'm a little distracted because I'm in the gym. Okay. So yes, I've worked with diabetics who obviously have to monitor their blood glucose. So yes, net carbs do count, especially towards whole foods. Once you get into processed foods, it gets a little dicey. So then I would just say, look at your total carbs and don't do your net carbs for like a processed anything. But to the whole foods, absolutely, you can count net carbs. Yes, fiber minus the carbohydrate number. Okay guys, what about baked goods? Okay. So the thing that bothers me about baked goods is, like, I eat them. I have my breakfast sandwich. I do. It's so yummy. And I use coconut flour and I use flax meal and eggs. The problem is that you guys have your ratio numbers off. Typically, you find these recipes online and then you're like, yeah, I'm good to go, and people start carving out. If you have a carb addiction or sugar addiction, you might want to wait at least 6 weeks to 2 months before trying those foods, even though they might be low in carbohydrate, because we're still having that response in the brain. Yes, it's still that pathway, that synapse, that addiction kind of keeps it there. So we got to quiet that addiction, that cellular addiction that your body is craving the glucose even though it's not gone. And you guys, you know I'm always talking about stress, so watch your stress, watch your cortisol, because if people were to ask me the number one thing that I would say that helps you adapt into a state of ketosis, it's not your macros. Because some people can have up to 50 carbs a day and still adapt. Now, is that common? Hell no. Do we have Michael Phelps all over the place? No. So that's probably not going to be you. So you want to keep the 5, like I said in the beginning, because I bounce around because I'm distracted, and that's okay. Come on. You want to have 80% fat, and you can have that from oils, you can have that from butter, you can have that from meat fats, from organic meat fat. You don't do butter, you can do ghee. Some people have a semi-allergic reaction to butter, so ghee is a great alternative. And it's business. This is business at age 46. Okay, and counting, whatever. So 80% fat, and you want 15% protein because you have less of a demand or need to use the amino acids to repair what? Muscle and tissue. Yes? Boom. That's the business. Okay, I digress. As usual, I'm in the gym and I gotta go home and have lovely conversations with lovely people. Also, I gotta tell you guys, my site's up. It's stephanieperson.com, and I don't have to slag off my Facebook anymore, which is Stephanie Person Skater. So when it comes to macros, always drive your fats real high, keep your proteins real moderate, because you're not in a state of gluconeogenesis. You're not in a catabolic state. That's why the demand of protein is a lot less. You become insulin sensitive, so it only takes a little bit of insulin to do a big job, and you can still drive those glucose numbers, even though they're lower, into the muscle, so they can grow. Now, are they going to grow huge like a bodybuilder eating a ton of carbs? No, but you won't lose any muscle, and you can grow muscle, because I gained 8 pounds in 4 months. I did, lifting in the gym like this. Okay guys, so 2 things. Watch your baked goods. Stay away from them because of the addiction to your carbohydrates. Reset your mind. If you have to really, because the body kind of controls the mind and tells the mind what it should crave and think. Remember that. And also, you guys want to be careful for the net carbs. Watch them, count them, and know the difference between processed net carbs and whole food net carbs. And that's it, you guys. Eat your fermented raw cabbage. That's my last suggestion. My arm's getting a little icky, but icky. Okay, have a good one. Peace out. And I'm gonna hit it. Hit it.